Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 8th of November to the 14th of November. And this is for you coming from Cancer. Here's my email, and let's have a 90-minute session together. Yes, it will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. I will show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. I call it the soul. People who have done that connection are the ones who are so special in the world. Their ideas are so out of the world and they are so famous and so rich. And why shouldn't you be that? And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers step by step, once and for all. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 8th of November, you're coming from Cancer. That's not a very good morning and afternoon at all. If ever things could go very wrong, if ever depression comes, if ever sadness comes, it can come in this Sunday, 8th of November. So be very careful what you say and you do. Be very careful what you say and do, because the wrong thing said and done will immediately bring bad luck, in the sense that you will have arguments and you will have differences of opinion with people. And it will just lead to some kind of a depression for you. So choose company very carefully wherever you are. If you are going to be out and about, be careful who you meet up with. Very quickly, delays and frustration will also work there. So double check all your dates, double check all the people that you are programmed to meet. They may be cancelled, they may be postponed. Such kind of gloominess is seen in the morning, afternoon. I would prefer if you could just stay with yourself indoors or with the people you love, that would be good enough. Nothing much to gain. Evening and nightfall. You coming from Cancer. Now these planets are moving very fast and they create stress in you. The stress, of course, will be a negative stress. And this stress will put that gloominess planets coming for you again in the evening nightfall period. So many disappointments wait for you in the evening nightfall as well, including a danger of getting into arguments. And this stress making you drive fast can even lead to accidents. So throughout the whole Saturday, 8th of November, sorry, the whole Sunday, 8th of November, be very careful who you are with and be very careful of what you plan to do, because disappointment waits for you. And therefore, meet people who can only give you the upside, who can make things pleasant. Choice of people. Evening, nightfall, be careful what you say. Monday, the 9th of November, is also not a good day. This time it's a working day, it's a business day. You may just go to the morning and afternoon and get some very bad news where you work or where you do business. Be prepared for that. Be prepared with answers. Be prepared with solutions, because something negative wants to happen badly against you in the morning and afternoon of Monday, the 9th of November. Accidents can also be seen. Accidents are not only physical, they can be verbal, they can be emotional. And that's how you will get into trouble in the morning and afternoon, by somehow a confrontation or provocation. Don't do that. Try to keep yourself stable in what you say and what you do. Evening and nightfall, you are not on the same wavelength as people. So, evening and nightfall, the company you keep may not be suitable for you. So, if you find that it's not worth going out meeting people, why bother? But if you have to be out, tell yourself to try and listen to the opinions of others. Try to see eye to eye with people. Try to improve the wavelength you have in any way with people. There is some disappointment waiting for you. Maybe the person you want to get very close to will not see that possibility. So be ready for disappointments throughout the whole day, and drive very carefully during the evening and nightfall period. And don't use provocative words. Tuesday, the 10th of November. This is a much better day for you. Morning and afternoon, your aura will shine, which means your popularity will show, which means what you say and do will be welcomed by others. So say and do a lot. Send messages. Talk about your ideas. Try to promote yourself in every possible way, whether work wise, business wise, romance wise. Have lunch with somebody you find who can help you materialistically. That will happen, and you'll be lucky that way. Evening and nightfall also wonderful. Now you have the spirituality planets, and you have the planets of the internet there as well. So you're going to be doing well on the internet, making all those solutions you want to find, all those people you want to meet, where to work in the world, all that. You can definitely get good advice and good information in the evening nightfall on the internet. And if you are not going to be in the internet, go out and about with people and go and enjoy yourself with people. And you'll see that the togetherness will form wonderfully well for you. Wednesday, the 11th of November. This is a good, lucky morning and afternoon. Everything you do will accept good news coming at you. So you can create good news by saying things and doing things where you work or with business partnership or business you do with people. Be active, show your imagination, show the solutions you can find, and you will get plenty of support and you'll get much, much to your favor. Their outlook will want to help you as well. So build up this level of making yourself well known in the morning and afternoon that way. Your imagination planets are also active. Evening and nightfall period gets very slow and very gloomy. I rather you don't be out and about in the evening nightfall. But if you have to be out, there's nothing much to gain, only disappointments to find. So go out and do your obligation, whoever you have to meet, and go home early. And if you're expectant of anything, Wednesday, the 11th November evening nightfall, don't, because it's going to be not given to you. You will be denied of any success and only disappointments will be seen. Thursday, the 12th of November, this is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. You're going to make some very powerful, heavyweight connections with people. So go all out to talk to people how you can improve job, improve your business, improve the money. Go out that way because many of these planets are very material planets. So you have to be materialistically minded. And that's how you make much, much happen for yourself, job wise, business wise. Have lunch with somebody that you admire or somebody that you can gain from and try to work with this person or persons for lunch. And you will see that you do plenty of good things to get good results for yourself. The evening nightfall is another matter. It's a nasty matter. Your evening and nightfall are a group of very high powered, nasty planets. And they make you angry. And they make you say and do things to anger people as well. So they make you somehow provocative with your words and your action so that a confrontation can take place. That's the plan. So say less and do less if you have to be out. If you don't have to be out, stay in the sanctity of your own home. Say less and do less, and just listen as much as you can and walk away if you find that the company is not suitable. I would rather you don't be out in the evening nightfall of this Thursday, 12th of November. There's only harm in the way of wherever you go. Friday, the 13th of November, for you coming from Cancer, planets are very rebellious. So they make you rebellious and say things people don't like to hear. So be careful at your place of work, talking to your bosses or your colleagues. Be careful if you're in business. Your advice is not very good. So, what can you do about this? Well, listen more to other people. Be part of a team because you're going to come up with ideas in the morning, afternoon, which are simply not workable. You may know how to do it, but your impulsiveness is a problem to do it too quickly. So use your research to slow down your activity. That way you will say less and do less. And be careful in the morning and afternoon. Planets of accident are there. These are the planets I call the planets of unexpected badness. And that's what they want to do to you, bring unexpected badness in one way or another. So be careful at work wise and business wise. And whoever you are with, be careful. Evening and nightfall turns much better. Now you'll find solutions you couldn't find in the morning, afternoon. Now you'll find that what you say and do is very receptive to people. Now you'll find that your aura is shining and people look at you and ask you for advice and ask you for your opinions and ask you for all that. So be out and about with the people that you can gain from. Be materialistically minded with these wonderful planets of the evening nightfall. And you will see that business wise, you will make great connections. Job wise, with the people you work with, you'll be a bonding for you. Chasing for the romance, you couldn't get it in the morning, afternoon, you'll get it evening, nightfall. So that's where things work for you in the evening, nightfall. Friday, 13th of November. Now we will go to Saturday, the 14th of November. That's not a good morning and afternoon. Planets are going very fast. What do? They make your tongue go super fast. Will be faster than your brain. You'll say things and bite your tongue and say, "Oh, I wish I hadn't said that." Too late. Blame will come. Enmity, differences of opinion with people, and just making enemies will be very easy. All you have to do is use your tongue and make enemies. So say less and do less. Slow down in activity. Count to five silently before you say anything. Count to five silently because you do anything. Because accidents are very much seen in the morning and afternoon. So if you're driving around, be careful. And whatever you do in the evening and nightfall, you also have to be a bit careful because some of these morning afternoon planets will follow you there. Otherwise, I like your evening and nightfall. These are planets of romance and planets of love and friendship. And they are the planets of imagination as well. So you will have an improvement in the evening nightfall period. But as I said, the morning nasty planets won't disappear. One or two of them will be there. So you may have the urge to argue or to be very sarcastic. Don't do that evening nightfall. And let your actions be also very friendly in the evening nightfall. That's the way you make your evening nightfall become better and better as the hours go by. Be very much be a friendly person. I see planets of the internet there as well, evening and nightfall. So you're going to get some wonderful opportunities and information from the internet as well. So your evening nightfall can be very much a produce of good ideas, imaginativeness, and also connections with people and also from the internet. Now this 90-minute session. Yes, I have this 90-minute session to teach you how to get your next 9 years perfectly under your control, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. Why? Because I will have your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. With all that information, I'll be able to work out the ups and the downs for your next 9 years and advise you how to go about it. More than that, I'll show you how to connect with people. You can connect with people with the energies that you have. Well, firstly, I will also talk to you about how to reach and connect to the supernatural energy within you that I call it the soul. And with that, you will become somebody very special once you can do that. You hear of people who are so magnificently clever with ideas, who are so rich and famous they become, how they are adored by the public. Well, they have made the connection, and I'll show you how to do that. This is the connection with the soul within you. And what about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions? All that I will teach you as well, so that you can become somebody very special. And all that will just cost you USD $50. So here's my email. Let's get cracking and let's not waste time. And let me give you the chance of being one of those special people in the world. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.